Hello, everybody. This is Tireless Rocker here. Today, we are doing this episode from a 7-Eleven in Malaysia. As you can see. Anyways, I'm hotspotting this episode from my phone data, and I just went 6-1 in a draft, Dominaria United, and I just wanted to share this video with you guys. A sec. Let me just make the screen full screen. And let's see, an example of a deck that maybe not. It works. It works. It definitely works. During the first 7 matches of this league, where I won 6 of them, I haven't changed this deck at all. So this is the exact deck list. So let's take a look. First, this card actually worked really well. It was able to tap down people on their turn, and then to decline an attacker, and on my turn, before I attack him, tap down again sometimes. So 2 creatures become disabled and I can attack with all. So I actually rate this card really highly because, anyways, Hammerhand, this card is not that good in many decks, but one thing I want to show you guys first is this card that I have 2 of. It says at the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature of base power greater than its base power. And what does base power mean? Base power means the power on the card. So let's say this 2/2, right, Alice? If I put Hammerhand on it, it's always going to have higher than base power. The base power is 2. So this is synergizes. And as long as I have like something like this and this, and just stay alive, every end step I get a 1/1 white soldier token, which is always good and limited. Another body, chump block, or whatever. Anyways, that's why I have Hammerhand. I would say in any other deck it's not that good. But in this deck, it's for that synergy. Giving something haste and +1/+1 forever is also not bad, but sometimes it's not worth like one whole card. But also it does a lot. One creature can't block. Sometimes it's only one guy that's, big that you can attack through. So now one of my big guys can attack now. And anyways, it's not, I would say many times I'd rather have a creature than having this enchantment. Because as with any enchantment, you can get blown out. What that means is, if they remove your creature that's enchanted, you just lost 2 cards. They use 1 removal. This is called getting blown out. Yeah, it's too many eggs in one body, one basket. Sometimes that's why, usually, it's just because of this that I'm playing more these types of cards in this deck. But to be honest, actually, I haven't named much +1/+1 creature soldier tokens, even that was my intention. I just never had. They just killed this on sight every time. So, but anyways, I still did well. And this one, honestly, I don't like this 1/1 haste in most decks. I don't even have green. Why am I playing this? Because I can make this higher than the tough power again. It's like all about the synergy of creating a +1/+1 token. And then Take Up Shield, actually this card, I think, again, this card I haven't made much +1/+1 tokens, and I haven't even played it much, so I can't say in my whole game. I actually really like this card. This card has been amazing. On my turn, I can attack into somebody, and if it's a big creature, sometimes I just play it and it's like a 5/5, become a 6/6 lifelink. And there's been many times when I blew them out because they said destroy my creature, or they tried to like double block. And I get lifelink indestructible. That means it's one whole turn they can attack me for free, or 2 swings from a flyer. That's negated, Lifelink is really good. Indestructible and +1/+1 counter is really good. Not because again it works out this, but one more time, it didn't work, the synergy. But that was my intention, to make it higher base power. This one again, higher base power. I don't like this one actually as much because it doesn't give it indestructible. Because sometimes they have something that destroys target creature. This doesn't help. First Strike is really good. It's good in combat. Lightning Strike is really good. It actually worked to remove some of their creatures that were annoying, like flyers. This one, I haven't had any artifact yet, but Enlist is nice. 2/2 for 2 is already the base. Like, that's the least that can happen. And sometimes there might be a huge artifact. Actually, no, I did destroy one huge artifact one time, like a 5-mana artifact. So this one, I kind of built my whole deck around this, but it didn't really work. And actually, I also play Enlist because Enlist makes your toughness higher. Same with this Enlist. I actually like this one a lot because you can enlist it, attack for 3, and if it dies or trades, you still have a 1/1 token. This one, Again, it's for the same. I built my whole deck around this, but it just. Anyways, I'm doing really like I have so many ways to make the higher toughness, but this was actually really useful. It helped me win a game where they forgot to read this, and they were like, "Oh, I'll be at 3 life," and then I just pumped 3 creatures that were attacking, and it's just worst case is a 3/2 body, and I can always bluff its activation, even if I never use it. Flowstone Kavu. This is also really nice because, again, it pumps toughness. Remember this? Yeah. Oh, sorry, power. Yeah. And sometimes I just hit for. One time I hit for 4/1 Alice, and then I did take up shield, and it was 5/2, and it was 1 toughness, but I didn't die, so it was awesome. And I killed someone big and. Sky Knight. This is good because flying in list. Kind of expensive though. And again, I just analyzing it in list because I'm like, in list is good. I can make a token. This one, okay, this one was amazing actually. I love enlist trample because I just enlist some like other 3. There was many times I swung at this as 6/4 trample, and they had like a 4/4. Like, okay, fine, we trade, but you take 2 damage. You know, so it feels really good to enlist trample. And 4 toughness sometimes is enough to like make them double block. And they had to trade 2 for it. Okay, this one was really amazing actually. This was an all-star. It says, instead of paying a red mana, you can pay 2 life, which actually helped me cast some like multiple spells sometimes. And this was a win condition where I'm in kind of an aggro deck, you know? But then there were times when like it was kind of like a stuck board state, and they if I attacked, they had a chance to win. But I had so many bodies I could chump block for a long time. This one says every time I play red permanent, deals 1 damage to them. There was a game where like we both had a lot of board. If I attacked, they might have won somehow. But literally I was just not attacking. I'm just drawing a red spell, cast it, deal 1 damage to them. See, whenever you cast a red permanent spells, deal 1 damage. So like, and then when they were down to 2, and I had like 2 cards in hand with like 1 red spell, they attacked them all. And then it wasn't favorable to them because they knew if they just wait, they'll lose. And I just kind of like chump blocked everybody, like a lot of people, and made sure I got some good trades, killed some of their creatures. And then luckily I drew another red spell, and then I cast it like I just won using this card. And in addition, first strike for 4/4 is already amazing. That's really good. First strike, yeah. Oh, this one. Unfortunately, I didn't use this game that much. I used this before, and it was really good. You can activate it like 3 times. Or you can activate as much as you want, but it's just flying. That can be like, it says if you activate more than 4 or more, it'll get sacrificed. But if you have like 5 mana, you can make it a 7/3, and just, you know, sacrifice it for the win. Which is kind of an exciting mechanic. This one, unfortunately, I never got to use it. But if you're in just 2 colors, it's okay. I never got to use it though. I can't really say much. I think my deck is good because I have so many white and red creatures. Red creatures get trample, white gets vigilance, pretty much. And Cyclops, did I use this? I did use this. And this is just like a win con as well. If you're in a stuck board state, if they're down to 4 life, and you have board of 5, they have a board of 5, just boom, 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 just win. But that didn't happen, but it was just good because it's a 5/4. And I think there were times when I chump blocked and then I could sack as well. This one was actually really good. There were a few times when I had like a 5 or 4 power creature, making this cost only like 3 to 5 mana. 5/5 trample, that's really good. Anyways, lands are pretty basic. And that's a deck tag for my 6/1 deck, and later I'm gonna record a gameplay of this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video so far.